So, the tiefling, huh?
There's an ancient story of the red and the blue tiefling.
Upon saying the word tiefling, do I feel any different?
Nope. The Crowman says it is a well-known children's story of the red and the blue tiefling. They did not get along, but they settled their differences eventually.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Were you never a child?
I wasn't.
I don't like to talk about my past that much.
Rat, anywhere in Seldra's century-old memory, has she ever had any dealings with any tieflings?
No, just the story.
Y'all are crazy.
I've heard it. I mean, I don't even know where I would have heard it.
Wait. Tenrier and Solomon for that matter, you said that plaque looked like a Ouija board?
Tenrier's
Yeah.
drawing it in the sand.
You don't know what a Ouija board is, Seldra.
Yeah,
Only Joel does, I'm sorry.
And I mispronounced it, so
Yeah.
I called it a louigee board.
A Luengi board?
A louigee board. I feel like I heard Joel talking about it at some point.
Luigi?
You want to fill me in what a Luigi board is?
Well, it's a thing my grandmama used to own. Basically, it's a device which let you communicate with the dead, or so some say.
Soldier just kind of casts a glance towards Hazel.
I don't think you
Not
need a
like
board to
real,
talk to
anyway.
me. She looks at Joel, crosses her arms. I am very real.
Well, yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
It's just that I'm not one to believe in the supernatural.
She crosses her arms further.
Papa, you're talking to a ghost. How could you not believe in the supernatural?
Well, I'm sorry. It must just be how I was raised.
I suppose so. Soldier's just chuckling. Anyway, I suggest we head back to the tower as fast as we can. I have an idea.
Can I please leave? I do not like this place.
Hold on a second. Forgive me for this, but I touched a crow. Do you feel any different?
You touch his leathery covered bodysuit and he's like, you are touching my shoulder.
Do you feel like a sense of dread or anything like that? Like overwhelming dread?
Apart from the normal sense of overwhelming dread, he says. No.
Alright, well, either
Either he's protected by the leather or the curse is not contagious.
You still realize he's fully cloaked in leather, so...
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
He holds up his book. I was reading. Do you have any new books? He looks at the stack of books.
Wasn't there a second one that caught my eye? The wizard's one? Did it have any scribble language in it? I hand him that one as well.
Ooh. He looks into it. A much more vigorous challenge. Deciphering handwriting. I do not know what this says. I am going to have to take some time to figure out the language.
Could you please? That'd be lovely.
I will do my best once I finish Jeff and the Table. He holds up the other book. It is a very interesting story.
How far are you in?
Page 123 of... He checks the back. 347.
When did you start reading?
Yesterday, I think. I do not know.
You know what? When you get to it.
No one actually let me see what these books were.
Yeah, well, do you really think that you could have read them?
I don't know. I don't know.
Can I sit up for a moment, please, Crow?
Sure, he hands you the book.
I hand it over to Tenrier. Are you sure you can read this? I show him the book.
Wanted to see if I could read it or kind of looks at it.
You cannot read it.
I fly back over here.
I didn't think so. I had it back to Crow. Decipher this as soon as you get the chance to, please. And give my regards to Winsrow, will you?
Ah, yes, the old bath towel man. He is nice.
Yes.
Very.
Wait, what path? He brought it up. I don't even want to think about that.
Hazel's like, oh, okay. The crow picks up Rufus off of the ground. Do I just throw again?
Crap, we need Rufus. Yes, and then throw him back on.
The
I
crow
mean,
throws
Tenrier-
Rufus at the ground. Rufus floats up and starts chanting, and the
I-
crow and
while-
Rufus disappear.
While he's chanting, I say, crap, we
Um,
forgot to check if Rufus could read it too.
Dr. Chovi, can we see your skull?
Oh yeah, we have 2 now.
That's a good idea. I take out my skull.
Yes. Oh, look at
Can
that. You brought
can you
me
read
to
it?
it. What?
Can you read any of these?
Can I? He looks at you.
I
think?
I feel comfortable.
If he could tap his skull, he would. Blindsight. Nope.
Oh, right. Oh my, I'm sorry. Dreadfully sorry. Sorry.
It's okay.
Seldra would blush if she.
Y'all want to head back to the Belltower? Frank
Yes.
says.
Well, it was worth a try, Seldra.
Yeah, I think we learned something. That riddle
Yeah.
was interesting.
As well as that safe word might be. I have a few things to try with it.
All right, everybody. You spend the 10 minutes to head back to the Belltower. Abraxys, you've spent the time just studying the room. And nothing has specifically changed, but throughout the duration, something has broken the silence. Occasionally, you hear what sounds like thunder cracks. It doesn't seem to originate from anywhere, but you are hearing it periodically while sitting.
That's.
There seem to be any sort of like reflection changes with the mirror, or
None that you wouldn't expect.
and that little thing on the ground hasn't moved at all.
It has not moved.
Bad news. Whenever he was in there, he heard like thunder and lightning and all that stuff, and it seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at the same time. And also, the feeling seemed to have gotten worse, possibly. However, the moment he left this plane, he felt better.
So, if we had gone back to Gumshoe, we would have felt.
I return.
Possibly.
What I miss. So
Ah.
I can come up with a single explanation, which is it only affects us if we're on this plane.
Yeah, that's one idea.
That's
You
definitely. the case.
know, I
Alright.
have a.
Let's head in.
I was gonna say, Abraxys, why don't you fly to the top?
That is a
That's
Good
a good
idea.
idea.
Better idea. Walking
Building.
in.
He's gonna try.
All right.
In fact,
Give me a dexterity
fact-
save, Abraxys.
Oh no.
Abraxys, you smell magic in the air. And as you get up closer to the top, your reflexes tell you, shit, this is bad, I need to get out. You dive you pull your wings in as if to get out of the way, and you feel the surge of electricity latch at the tower above.
Nice.
Are you aware of
Yeah,
the
so-
spell Lightning Bolt?
Yeah, very aware of it.
Well, you just got hit by one. You succeeded the save. Take that divided by 2.
Ow.
He's a tough boy. Like, he's a tough boy. Don't worry.
Yeah, Abraxas just got... basically, the second you got up to a certain height, you feel like about halfway up the tower, a lightning bolt strikes at you as if from nowhere, impacting the side of the tower and forcing you to retreat.
A little bit of lightning sparking off his body. Not a good
Abraxas,
idea.
are you alright?
Oh dear
Uh.
God, Frank steps forward. What in the world just hit you?
Lightning magic.
That's very bad.
Yeah, there's condensed energy up there. The weave is weird.
Anyway,
I don't like this.
I.
Also, at least I didn't get cut.
You got
Get
fried.
lightning cut.
That's fair. We only have to be worried about piercing damage.
Or
Are
slashing.
you sure you're not hurt anywhere?
I am very hurt. I'm He kind of like lifts up an arm and is like, yeah, no, I still have the sparks on me. By the
Yes, we
way,
are.
that riddle, two
Hmm.
letters work for it, just so you know.
2 letters.
Really? Two
Well,
of them.
yeah, T and E. There's 2 T's in kettle, yet none in pail. 1 in bucket, yet none in grail. There's 2 T's and 2 E's.
Frank looks
That is
around.
true.
Shoot. Maybe it's a translator's.
Tiefling. Tiefling starts with T.
No.
I don't think tiefling's the answer to the riddle.
So that raises another question. What does both a kettle and a pail, bucket, etc. hold? Liquids of sorts?
Yeah, they all
Hmm.
hold liquids.
So,
In either one, I've only gotten water.
It's like a kettle, a bucket, and a pail are essentially the same thing, but a kettle and a
Yeah.
grail are different. He's just like, I'm not really getting it.
Well,
Ah.
there's still that safe word of tiefling.
Even if we
Oh,
do get
boy.
it, like, what's even the point? What's it for?
Might be what we need to progress.
You remember the Ouija board was attached to the dais that you read the inscription on.
Soldiers could try to make way over.
Be careful.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a running start, and as I jump, I'm gonna cast levitate on myself so that the momentum just carries me across.
Hmm.
That's a thing I can do.
Hazel just kind of
Yeah,
floats.
As soon as I'm across, I'm gonna cancel levitate, so I fall back to the ground.
Hazel flits over the hole. We're able to go this way, right? She's like taps Seldra.
I'm
Oh,
trying something.
wait, hold on. She continues to like, wait, stop.
What's up?
She taps your shoulder, and it doesn't go through the shoulder.
Wait.
What is
What?
happening?
Seldra is gonna reach out to try to take Hazel in her arms and kind of give her a hug.
Yeah, you can give her a hug, all right.
I give Hazel a nice big hug.
It's adorable. Hazel's like, why can I suddenly touch all of you?
Can you feel this?
Yeah.
I hug her tighter.
I'd say what I'm
Oh.
thinking, but we can't see this.
Are you guys gonna follow? You can.
Hell no.
I only cross over because I have magical stuff that lets me
You've done an
survive
extremely good job of making us all terrified for our lives.
I'm glad. That's good.
Not really.
All right, so I'm looking at this Luigi board kind of thing. And
Yeah. Okay.
Is there like a stereotypical like little cursor for spelling out the words?
Yes, there is.
Hazel, if something goes wrong, get ready to pull me away from this, since you seem to be able to touch me.
She grabs onto your arms, grimly determined.
I'm going to type in tiefling with the cursor.
Oh, that's really funny. Oh, that's really funny. Hold on.
Why are you using the freaking safe word already?
So you start to type in tiefling. You do T I E. As you get to E, the panel flips over in front of you.
Oh, you.
It was
Okay.
T and E.
It was E and
It was E.
Or maybe it was just E, because
It
it
could
could
have
flip
just
over
been.
immediately.
Yeah. So the panel flips over in front of you. And it says an inscription in common this time.
Good.
And it says this: in refraction we find our true selves. Follow the ray of hope to proceed if you speak the safe word.
Ah, okay. Anyway, I'm going to I'm gonna cast levitate anyway. Hazel, if you'd be so kind as to drag me back to the group.
She like starts tugging on you slightly. Oh, this is weird. Now you're like me.
I could have made it back on my own, I confess, but I figured you might have some fun with this.
It is kind of fun. She like whips you towards the group a little bit.
I kind of stop myself and kind of flop down next to Tenrier here, and I relate to them what I found. But yeah, we just gotta speak the safe word over at the mirror.
Then let's go up to the mirror.
Don't go that way.
Bragg, not that way. Not that way.
Not that way. Okay.
Wait.
Got it. Sorry.
Be careful. Be careful.
Hold on.
That.
Solomon, if you would be so kind as to summon our tuxedo mask friend and take them up to the mirror.
Oh,
Oh
that
my
would be
god.
lovely. I would like to summon Tuxedo Mask.
Matt, you already told us that the stairs are dangerous.
I'm just getting a little annoyed at how careful you're being.
Alright,
But it's
alright.
not like it's a bad idea, so I'm gonna let you do it.
We're a smart. You have a smart. You're dealing with a
I'm-
smart party.
I'm
Yeah,
okay with
that's for
just
sure.
Did I cancel levitate? I don't know if I did or not.
step, 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 step,
Because
step.
technically I can still fly.
I'm assuming nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
So yeah, we fly up. Tiefling?
Do you say that?
Yes.
Nothing happens.
What was the clue again?
Follow the
Man.
ray. Oh,
Tenrier freaking
I
walks
walk
on the
right
ray.
here and I say to the wall, tiefling.
Nothing
No.
happens.
Wrong.
I make Tuxedo Mask stand here and say Tiefling and then walk along the ray.
Again, nothing happens.
Everyone,
Okay.
can I have your attention for a second, please? I take Hazel's hand and I just kind of guide her over. Yeah, we can do this now.
It's like, look at that. It's cool.
Tenrier is not paying attention at all.
Dad, you're the one who notices it. Cause you're scared of spooks. You're like, there's an apparition in the room, but
What?
it's not how you'd think. You look into the mirror and you're observing the party, and in the back of the group, behind everybody, seems to be walking, just on its own, a hat and a cloak.
Hello.
Joel is frozen solid afraid.
Everybody else doesn't notice this.
Yeah,
Is
I think
it-
Tenrier's just facing the wall at this point because he's frustrated at being, you know.
What about Frank? Can he see it?
Frank doesn't seem to react.
Yeah, well,
Tenrier's just got his arms crossed and is just looking at the wall, just like, no, this is fine.
yeah.
Like, do we notice that Joel's kind of like,
If I notice, quite honestly, I'm just gonna chalk it up to him being weird.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm thinking. Everyone's like, yeah, Joel's just standing there. He's like rigidly
I mean, I think-
stiff.
I think that the only
Joel removes his sunglasses.
I think
blinks twice.
I think the only one that would care is Seldra.
Joel, you like do a double take. It's definitely there. Do you want me to?
Are
What
you
do I
alright?
see it doing? Is it just following us?
No, it's just standing there in the back of the room.
Mirror.
What's are you alright?
I look around the room to see if the hat is in the room somewhere.
Yeah, the hat's in the room. Do you want to know where the hat is in the room?
Oh, is it
Right
is it-
there.
I don't see anything. I walk right up next to Dapper Frank, and I kind of lean over and then look in the mirror and look back at Frank.
You look in the mirror and you look back at Frank. Frank doesn't have a reflection.
He's a
I
vampire.
don't say anything. I walk back to Seldra. Does Frank have a reflection? I try to say quietly.
I look from Frank over to the mirror.
Nope. Just the hat and the cloak floating there. Frank's like,
Should I make a check?
Um,
Should I make a check to know what's going on with that?
Sure.
We might have to blast Frank in the face in a second.
No.
Is this Arcana check or normal perception?
Intelligence. You all you remember is that Frank at one point, long ago, said that he's never seen his reflection.
Oh my god, he did. I remember that when I made Dapper Frank. He said that he'd never seen himself before. I thought that was weird, but I just chalked it up to him not seeing a mirror.
Hey, Frank,
Yeah, what?
why don't you have a reflection?
He looks at the oh, yeah, right. I don't know.
I look to the mirror. Wait, what? What?
Can I discern if he's lying?
I'm assuming now that it's pointed out, we can tell. I'll go over. Frank, are you a vampire?
Frank looks down at him. Don't think so. Last time I checked. And then again, I don't know. Are vampires a real thing?
I have no idea.
So I'll just go over to Tenrier and tap him on the shoulder. Tenrier, our friend Frank doesn't have a reflection.
So?
You don't seem bothered by that at all? You know something?
I'm frustrated. Also, if you really think about it, I live and have been raised by an outsider. A person without a reflection isn't that weird.
Frank's like, yeah, man.
Also, if he was a vampire, he'd die in sunlight and he would be away from me more than he is.
If
That's a
they
very
actually
true
follow
point.
the legends.
Also, he would hate my radiant,
Oh,
hand
okay,
black.
true.
That's fair. Frank,
Alright.
okay.
Nothing against you, Frank. It is interesting, and I don't hold anything against you.
Also, Tenrier walks along this line, tiefling, and looks at the mirror.
Nothing happens.
Follow the reflection, speak the safe word. So,
Follow the refraction.
Oh, that's refraction is not refraction is okay. Refraction is different from reflection.
Hmm.
Reflection is it bouncing off.
Right.
Refraction is. All right, Tenrier, step out of the way. My familiar's about to walk into the mirror.
Oh, joy.
He closes his eyes. He goes, "All right, tiefling," and tries to walk through the mirror.
Fantastic. All right, you see him disappear in front of your eyes. Can you
Yeah, that makes
can you
sense.
can you see through your familiar?
How did the dog
What was
say
that?
tiefling?
Can you see through your familiar?
I can.
Okay. He steps through essentially on the other side of the mirror. I just need to reveal this correctly. And he walks into there.
Oh
Oh
Jesus.
no.
Oh yeah.
Good thing Joel didn't know she
Bottom.
just walked through the mirror like that.